Nothing like a little exercise. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Knock 'em flat. Injured. stuff. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. fight looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Bonds that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Half dead. Better hold on to that. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Just a few moves left to make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Who needs a weapon? That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Tamuk Gabamuktab.
He wants to thank you for taking...
Ya you mau. Ya you mauketo toluvoya lutowata.
the
Le ya yato. Udenu lotulu. Yowotulua.
Had it not been... Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with the... You found one. You'll need a net to catch the Mono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. One day, he says you'd better hurry back to the He lost. He says he remembers every... The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't... The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. He wants you to Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never... He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your... Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that.
Ah! That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
Tamuk Gabamuktab.
Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Tamuk Gabam.
Conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of... Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. Shot through. Lethal weapons. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Points out that the Sifu has a tight schedule, but is willing to let you in and find out if he has an open slot.
La fanen aginkan man. Karatna falo putut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Dir vuru vusa hat.
Your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Karamoti.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Plats.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others.
Gerawah.
That Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in there.
Plats.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that Bond
Karap lawute.
tells you
Buka mulo sada.
once you've dealt with the rival's outposts, you'll...
Volo marati.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old...
Brita.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Erim denken aufwesse ane.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are...
Koiras was qua
says it feels strange to see you wandering about.
e uchqua
Understands completely. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Says you should take it easy. Let's see. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurred. Super effective. Middle-lifed. Had better days. time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. Knowing how to swim won't solve life's hard problems, but at least one of them won't. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that... You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She understands, but... Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment. The next generation will pay. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get... He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found... You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on Nate. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets. You've always followed your own path, but this time... They look determined. Better watch out.
Popolo.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Popolo.
That makes him wonder why you were here looking.
Ay, nay.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Lenefu.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Saluto.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can. The most important thing is that you... It's time to focus on... Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Moomer, too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang... He... He's curious to see what you found.
Ahai arin kashumai.
He's all for it.
Ahai arin kashumai. Ishkayamaku.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp. You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Mushtambara.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll...
Can't see.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Berry?
Says being on time would be...
Can't see.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left.
Ansonbara.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Ansonbara.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Kanamunta.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Minalagi mamuru.
You should go see him and find out. Catchy.
Asana yotutupu.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's what?
Tukonda.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech.
Kalina?
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Pialtuma.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Tukonda.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Pialtuma.
She's so happy you... Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Let's see. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulks on the loose. Starting to add up. Ready to take on the world. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulks on the loose. Bad. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot... Look, an emergency box from the old days. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. The night could be fun. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Check out those guns. New ways to make you weirder.